All right, here we go. Good morning, rock stars. It is, I always have to look at my phone. It is Monday, October 3rd. We are in the fourth quarter of the year. We are done with September, sayonara September, and we are welcoming October. It happens to be my favorite time of year. October, November, December is by far my favorite time of year. Just love it. Love the weather, love the excitement of the holidays. We have 2 birthdays in my family this time of year, a wedding anniversary, and this is my favorite time of year. So super, super, super excited to take that and run it into our business and make our business fun at this time of year as well. It can be, if you let it, it can be a slower time. However, fourth quarter always ends up being really strong for us as Rockstar presenters, and I think that is because our excitement about what we're doing these months really translates across the board. So whatever it is that you're going to work on, whether you're doing Rock the Croc, whatever we plan for November, I want you to get excited about it, because if you're excited about it, it's just going to translate really, really well to your audience, and it's going to make them want to join you. So with that said, I know that you guys have it and have it in front of you. It's fine, but I just want to kind of go over the October calendar, make sure there's no questions about it. And we're going to touch on Coachtober next, so just hang in there on that. We're going to continue with our 9 a.m. Monday morning weekly Zooms. I love them. I think it's great. I think it's a great way for us to just kind of set up our week really well. So we're going to continue with those. Of course, our Rock the Croc group prep week started today. So you'll see me posting throughout the week, the prep. As far as the recipes, thank you to everybody who got them in. Maddie will be working on those this week, and we should have the idea with that, guys, was so that all of the recipes would be in one place and in order. So appetizers, well, there's no salads in our crock-pot group, but appetizers, soups, chilies, chickens, however it makes sense to have it organized, it's going to be organized for everybody. So, and it's also going to be in one file. It's all going to be the same format. So just to make it more user-friendly for for our challengers, rather than having all of those files uploaded into the group and having the challengers have to sift through all of them, they're going to have everything in one place. So that's our job as coaches, to kind of take on that extra work ourselves and make it easier for our challengers. So that's kind of what to expect. If your challengers are asking when we're going to see recipes or when we're going to have access to that, just let them know that that'll happen sometime on Thursday, so that they have time to get groceries and prep on Thursday, maybe Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They'll have all the time so that they're ready to rock and roll next Monday. Make sense? So that's kind of what's going on with Rock the Croc. And then we'll be done with it on October 30th, Sunday, October 30th. Tomorrow night, for all the new coaches, whether you're my personally sponsored or anybody else's, everybody who's a new coach, and quite honestly, if you're just someone who still has questions, it doesn't matter how new you are. We do a new coach Q&A every Tuesday night at 9 Central Standard Time. And it won't be me. I'm going to have to find somebody who can do it. I'll be in Vegas tomorrow. So someone will be on to do a live Q&A with you guys. And there's no agenda. It's literally whoever hops on, and it's you guys bringing in your questions. And it's just, we just go over whatever needs answering. So just so you kind of know, and everybody's welcome to that. Please get all of your power hours in your calendar. It was not planned this way, but all of October's power hours happen to be on Wednesdays. And it's awesome how it worked out. We've got a Wednesday morning, a Wednesday night, a Wednesday morning, and a Wednesday night. So it's kind of cool how it worked out. Get those on your calendar. Make sure that those your coaches have those on your calendar, their calendars as well. The 17th, 18th, and 19th, I will open up my sneak peek to everybody in Rockstar Presenters. So right now is a great time to start making your lists and thinking about who this opportunity could be beneficial for, whether it's past or current challengers, whether it's people you haven't even thought of working with yet. Start getting those ideas together, because that's going to happen the 17th through the 19th. And then make sure, no matter who you are and where you are, you know when your Super Friday, Super Saturday, or Super Sunday is. Of course, Dallas-Fort Worth peeps, we have Carl Deichler and Joel and Jericho coming October 30th. And it's early in the day, which I know I, for one, am super excited about because that happens to be my oldest son's birthday. So I'm going to be there. I'll go in the morning and I'll head out. So make sure that that's added to your calendar. If you're not local, just look in the Coach Online office and you'll be able to figure out when and where your Super Saturday is going to be. Okay? So that's kind of it as far as what's coming in October. You will see that on October 30th, it says the deadline for November Trot to Turkey Challenge. And it's something I've done every year. I've called it I've called it the Turkey something challenge every year. But we're going to do essentially 21 Day Fix Extreme Challenge plan, the countdown to competition. Just for the 21 days leading up to Thanksgiving. So if you're wondering what that is, that's what that's going to be. That's the team challenge that I'm going to run with you guys for November. You'll see me personally, I'm also going to be running a separate challenge just on my own that's going to be incorporating, because it's November and Thanksgiving, I'm going to try and run one that is 3-week yoga retreat and a personal development on gratitude group. So it's just, again, picking something that I'm excited about. I was encouraging you guys to do that, and I'm excited to do something like that in November, where I take a personal development book and something, something that speaks to me, which of course is gratitude, and pairing that with 3-week yoga retreat. I think that'll be a wonderful way to kind of slow down that crazy time of year and spend November centering ourselves before the holidays. So that's something else you'll see me promoting. Feel free to steal my idea and run it with it on your own, or just find something else that you're excited about leading with your people. Okay? All right, so now let's chat. I just want to go over Coachtober with you guys. You will see in the photo section of Rockstar Presenters, I created an album. And of course, the album is called Coachtober. And the idea behind Coachtober was just to kind of brush everybody up on the vital behaviors and really hone in on social media and give everybody something to kind of hold them accountable to getting everything done daily. So, of course, you have to be an active coach throughout the month, meaning you have to have at least that 50 PV in your account to keep you an active coach through the month of October. The prizes, one of the prizes is going to be a box of Shakeology packets. Another prize is going to be a program of your choice in the 45 PV range. And then another is going to be a $25 Amazon gift card, which of course will come in handy at this time of year. Who doesn't need that? So let's just kind of go over the days. And if you have questions after I go over those, just let me know. But of course, before we do that, just want you to know the contest is being held on the team page. So how you're going to be proving that you're participating is for the picture for each day. You're going to take a screenshot, and it can be on Facebook, it can be on Instagram, it can be on Snapchat. I don't care, as long as you have a screenshot of what you did. You're going to post that screenshot under the appropriate day. So for today, whatever the challenge is, you'll put yours out there wherever you put it, take a screenshot of it, and post it on Monday. And you'll do that every Monday in October. Okay? So proof of post need to be placed in the comments below the correct picture. I'm keeping Coachtober pinned at the top of the page. So if you're like, I don't know where it is, it's pinned. So on your phone, of course, you have to click View Pinned Post. If you're on the computer, you'll see it. You're going to get 5 points for each proof submitted. Of course, that as long as it's related to the daily topic. You're going to get extra credit, extra points at the end of the month for hitting Success Club 5. You'll get extra points for enrolling a new coach. You'll get extra points for any live video that reflects a vital behavior. You'll get an extra point for each challenge pack sold. So if you're not seeing that there, hitting Success Club takes selling challenge packs, right? You're basically getting double points for challenge packs and Success Club because it kind of goes hand in hand. And then any Shakeology order on HD, you'll get extra points as well. So you get a lot of credit for moving the products. All right. So Mondays, we're starting, of course, with today, a seasonal recipe. Of course, we're kicking off our crock pot challenge, so it can be something like that. Maybe you give people an idea of how to have a pumpkin drink that is not a 500-calorie pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. If you make a video, of course, you're going to get extra points because you went live. Make sure your image is clean. Make sure your recipe is clean, and of course give calls to action. Also, of course, make sure you're messaging people and getting your vital behaviors done. Yes. So Monday's all about recipes. Tuesdays is Transformation Tuesday, which we've been doing, so I encourage you to continue doing it. But some ideas for that are going to be physical transformations. These can be yours or that of a challenger or somebody else. NSV stands for non-scale victory. So maybe your clothes are fitting better, you're getting compliments from a spouse or a friend. Whatever that is, non-scale victories are great to share as well. You can share something about a challenger, of course, a life change, or a financial gain. All of those are fabulous. Wednesdays are going to be workout Wednesdays. You want to talk about how, when, and why. What was your workout? Why are you doing it? How is it making you feel? What time? Sweaty selfies, whatever it is, you want to make your Wednesdays are going to be workout focused. Thursdays, of course, are recognition day within the team, but we want to take that outside of the team as well, making sure that you're really highlighting publicly every once in a while that you're recognizing someone. A challenger, a coach, a friend, a family member, make sure that someone's getting recognized. Fridays are Shakeology days. So what Shakeology did you have? Maybe give a recipe, maybe talk about an illness that it's prevented. Are you having it for convenience? Seasonal, what about your Shakeology? Try to get creative, guys. What you want to do with all of these is to stand out. So think about who you're talking to. Do you want to be talking to coaches, or do you want to be talking to people who aren't coaches? So if they're scrolling through their feed, what's going to make them stop and say, what is she doing? What is that? Rather than just the same old stuff that you're seeing everybody else do. Does that make sense? So think about that. Let's see how creative we can get. Saturdays are personal development days. So you want to share a quote from your personal development, give some motivation, inspiration. My encouragement there is Alicia had a great one this week, and I think Amber too. They had a picture of themselves, but they put the quote on their picture, which is fabulous. What I don't want to see happening with Personal Development Day is you finding the quote on Google, screenshotting it, and then posting it on your page. That shows a real lack of creativity, and they could have seen that anywhere. It has no tie to you. You want to make sure that whatever personal development or quote that you're giving is somehow tied to you. So you're seeing lots of great examples shared already in the page because other people are doing it well. And then Sunday is your choice. You can work on all the extra credit things, go live, add value, just do something. So you're seeing a lot of the leaders already kind of post things. So you already kind of are getting a taste of how it should look and how it can be done. And again, I just really, really encourage you to get creative with Coach Tober, to do something a little different, to have fun with it, rather than looking at it as another task that needs to be done. Look at it as like, ooh, how can I make mine different from everybody else's today? Or what does my audience really need to hear from me? Or what value can I add by doing this? You never want to just do it just to get it done because there's a contest for it. You really want to think about, is what I'm doing adding value? Is it staying true to my brand? Is it helping and serving my audience? And if you can do all of that in your Coach Tober posts, I think you'll see a lot of growth throughout October. Yes or yes? Okay. That was all I had to cover. I talked really, really fast. Does anybody want to unmute and ask questions while I sip my coffee?
I have a question, Amanda.
Yeah.
So Saturday was was our last volleyball game for Lauren. So I didn't get in on the Coach-tober because I didn't get my personal development listened to. Gage came along, so it was just kind of a crazy day. Anyways, I did while I ran on Sunday, and I did post on Sunday, but it was pertaining to Saturdays. Can I play catch up, or should I just start now?
I would just start now.
Okay.
And I would just say, like, in cases like that, excuse me, sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. My allergies are awful.
Aww.
Does anybody else in the South suffer from ragweed? Anybody? Oh my God, I'm so allergic to ragweed, and it's awful this year.
Ugh.
I constantly feel like I'm gonna like have a coughing fit. Yeah, Christina's like, yes, I'm dying. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, so what you want to do with that is if you miss a day, it's fine. You're not going to get, like, I'm not going to keep track of, like, you doing it consecutively or missing a day or anything like that. Literally, like, and I say Maddie is not even going to look at it until November. And then she's just going to go through and enjoy tallying up all the points and making sure that everything, kind of works out in the end. So don't stress. If you miss a day, you miss a day. So what? Maybe you'll make up for it in extra credit points or whatever.
Okay. So basically it's just ideas to kind of keep us creative. Perfect.
Yes. Yes. And definitely just, guidelines, especially with our newer coaches or anybody who's just learning about how to put yourself out there with social media. I think that's probably, one of the reasons I decided to do this was that's one of the things I'm seeing newer coaches struggle with the most is like, they're not seeing the combination of like what we're putting on social media. What the heck does that have to do with like I have so many coaches say, okay, you have me posting all this stuff on social media. How is that translating into business? The important part is looking at the bottom and it says, make sure private message 3 people per day who engaged on your post, thank you, ask how they are, etc. And that's not the only post you're going to make that day. So a lot of what it is too is making sure you're doing the bottom part, which is then following up with those people who engage on your post and really helping, I think, as leaders, making sure that they're seeing what we're doing, but then also following up with your team and making sure that they know the important part then is to follow up with those people who are engaging with them. So you caught their attention, now what? Keep their attention, right?
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm going to cough. So I'm going to mute.
No, you're fine. I like that you have that on the bottom because it kind of like, it basically ties in their power hour too because they're doing some of those behaviors by participating in the challenge. I like it.
By no means is this proprietary to me. So if you have your own team page and say you don't have coaches in my team page, feel free to just copy and paste those and use them yourself. I stole it from somebody else. Theirs was not my style or my brand. So I had Jordan change it all up. And of course now it looks Rockstar-y with red and black and white, but it wasn't my idea. So I've asked my team if they want to do it. So, and some of them are in. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking your pictures, which maybe at some point I'll change them, but for now that's their work. Yeah. So. No need to reinvent them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any other questions about Rock the Croc, the October calendar, or Coach-tober?
Nope. I'm excited for the recipes. I reached out to Maddie. I'm like, because my group already started.
Did you ever email me yours, or did you email them to Maddie?
I sent them to Maddie.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
But I started mine because I'm doing like a daily workout for all of October. So mine started on the 1st. So, but I mean, they won't be as organized as your groups, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you can always post it later and be like,
yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Also, I think the Rock the Croc group still looks kind of thin. So I personally have no issues with you guys still adding people to that group. If you sell, a Shakeology or a challenge pack here in the next, I would say, through like probably Thursday or Friday, quite honestly, feel free to add them to that group. They don't want to wait till November. And I personally, I don't think have anything starting after. For me, with a couple of trips this month, I don't have time to run more than one group this month. So I have absolutely no issue with them joining in, Thursday, Friday of this week and just kind of playing catch up there. And then of course they're going to be missing their Shakeology for the first few days. It's not the end of the world. They'll catch up. Right. So I would say no stress there as far as just continue to add people if you're selling some challenge packs or Shakeologies here in the next few days.
Cool. Thank you.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I like to keep these short, and we are 23 minutes in, so I'm going to stop the recording. I will get this, luckily it worked this week. Remember last week it didn't work. So I'll get this recording posted ASAP. Tag your team members to make sure that they watch it, and feel free to copy and paste it and share with your group if they need to see it as well. I appreciate you guys so much. We ended September really, really, really strong. We had more people on the board in September than we've had in a really long time. And there was some hit or miss. There were some feet to the fire at the end of September, but I'm seeing that we already have quite a few people on the board for October. So I'll get September's shout outs here eventually in the next few days. But we're already rocking October. So keep pushing forward, guys. I would love, love, love to see everybody posting some video of Core to Force today. That would be great. We need to start pushing forward with that, of course, as well. I didn't mention that, but make sure you're talking about Core to Force today.
It's really fun. Try it, everybody.
Ooh, I guess I have to try it. I didn't know what I was going to do today. How long was it?
If you can handle not drooling at Joel the whole time, it's awesome. It's 34 minutes.
Okay, I can do that.
Yep. And the beginning is like a tutorial type thing, so you can kind of shift through there a little quicker.
Okay. I'll press play and then put on my shoes or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. I am so excited for this quarter here, and we will have a great Coachtober. Bye, guys.